Technology was mostly created in the 50s, you know, creation human ability, being able to move around. You know, and that's another thing too, you know, going exterior, you know, I had a cognition, I'll share a cognition with you, is like, okay, I shift out of the body, you know, but then I realized I'm still in the mesh universe. That's not the exteriorization I want. I want to be exterior from the mesh universe. I want to be able to come into the game or out of the game at will. So what am I talking about here? I'm talking about native state. We get over this one here. See? Being able to get into the game or out of a game at will. Or get together with a bunch of people and let's create the free zone. See? And we did. See? Let's create a convention. And you guys did. See? So let's, excuse me, it's that kind of a situation. So anyway, so we started down here. Theta being, obviously, is free of various factors, including the genetic body influences. And the history of man ever talks about getting rid of genetic body influences, and they are there. And I'm not going to go into it too much, but anyway, we reach there, and we just go on up here. There's a theta. There's a theta clearing. We produce a lot of theta clears. And it's not that hard to do. If you look at 880, it's in the book 880, tells you right there, tells you the process, what to run. But I don't advise you ever to do it solo. You know, a lot of things can't be done solo. I'm sorry. A lot of the L's cannot be done solo. Where's Trey? Right? No way. No way. You have to have the other terminal that it said. You know, you ask certain questions, and you, all right, you can talk as long as you want on this. Well, if you're there doing solo, how are you going to do that? You talk to yourself, or you do that, and it doesn't get rid of your bank, does it? No, you have to have the other terminal there acknowledging and duplicating. Okay, do not do any of this stuff. So anyway, so here we have theta clear, and we've even created a clear OT, and we're working on this. And this is the new game. See, this is the new game, is to get up to native state. This is if you want to play it. If you want to remain human, you can. Reincarnate. Actually, you're free from reincarnation from this planet after OT3. This is what L.R.H. says, isn't he? He says that in some of his tapes. He says you're free from being a Bodhi. No, you get to the state of being a Bodhi, which the Buddhists call a Bodhi, which is free from reincarnation after OT3, because you get rid of that case that impels you to reincarnate. Who wants to reincarnate back on Earth? Anybody want to reincarnate? Yeah, very good. Yeah, I had a friend, which is fine. I had a friend. Me, I'm you know, this is my last incarnation on Earth, so I'll see you on the next galaxy. I had a friend who just wanted to. He couldn't wait to reincarnate because now that he was like pretty good shape, he goes, "I'm really going to knock him out in high school again." He's going to do it. You know, guys, the cheerleader that got away, you know, I mean, or the football player. Okay, so one way to handle the free zone is to look at this, and whatever era you were trained in, that's your belief system, that's your culture, you know, and be able to be flexible, be able to acknowledge the other person and to grant him some beingness. And he's not wrong because he was trained in the 60s or 70s or in the 80s or under David Miscavige. But I invite all of you to look at what's come before you, especially people who were trained on the golden era tech. How many people were trained on the golden era tech or who really want to admit to it? Yeah, okay. We won't put you down. We love you anyway. Because, you know, I got trained, I looked at that, and there's some good stuff in there, and there you go. I can deliver it too. Okay, how many people here were trained in the 70s under the 75 bridge? Very good, very good. Yeah, okay. All right, so much for that. And so if we were able to recognize our different training and accept the other guy and not put him down, no eval, and just work with that person, you know, there's more harmony. We all agree on that, okay? Because that's when disharmony comes about. Whenever I had any firefights or upsets with people in the field, and there weren't much, it was always with some auditor, believe it or not, who was trained under RTC, and we would clash. Until I realized what was going on. So I don't clash with these people anymore. There's no need to. They're really my friends. They may not cognite on it yet, but I can help them, and they can help me. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so that's the one solution. It's like getting re-educated. The next solution is clearing, the subject of clearing, right? And I finally found a bulletin, because see, I always want to go back to what does LRH say about this, and because one thing we all have in common here is our agreement that LRH is the source on this stuff. I mean, he's the one that created this game, did he not? Yeah, he created this game here that we're looking at. And so we're all in agreement with that. So if I can come out with a bulletin, I'm an ARC, wouldn't you say? Right. So there was a argument on the internet that I started. And I usually start them because I like to bait and badger people on the internet. Excuse me. I do it purposely just to, you know, get people stirred up so they can get in calm and get rid of their MUs. This is my responsibility. I used to be a qualsec, right, Dave? It's my responsibility. I still wear that hat a little bit in the free zone, you know, to get qual in, you know. Anyway, so this whole subject of clearing. So I ran into a bulletin, and it said the phases of clearing. It was written in, I think, early 60s. And I got to find it. Those guys, if you want it, let me know. I'll send you a copy.